Be clear, nobody's scared of nobody. All of that tough talk, nobody. All that tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like nobody. There should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice. My advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? Your future kid possibly is going to be related to my kid. What you doing? Stop. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ill feelings on either side. And I'm not emotional. I'm not. Let's be clear. I just don't understand why when every time somebody has something to promote, talk about that. Talk about whatever your endeavor is that you have coming up. It's so easy. It is so, the same publicist that y'all use to push stories out, that's the same publicist that before you walk into the room, you say, hey, anything about Ram, anything about this, I don't want to talk about that. That's it. It never happens. So when people are like, oh, they asked, you can say, don't talk about it. Because I would do that. If I didn't care, I would like, I don't care what y'all ask me. I say what I want to say. I've been on that before, but when you really don't care, you really not about. You think people don't be trying to ask me stuff? And I'll be like, what? You understand? I just don't understand.
Y'all, take a deep breath because this story has gone from online chatter to full-blown chaos that's impossible to ignore. Just when it seemed like the tension between Remy Ma, Claressa Shields, and Papoose had settled, everything reignited overnight. It all started when Remy went live on Instagram completely out of nowhere. No warning, no countdown, just her voice cutting through the usual scroll. Calm but firm, she immediately commanded attention, making thousands of people pause and tune in. Right away, she made it clear that she was tired of watching the narrative be spun in a way that painted her as the villain and Claressa as the victim. Remy said she had stayed quiet for weeks, but now felt compelled to share what she described as the full truth. As the live stream gained viewers, the chat exploded with comments, alternating between shock, support, and disbelief. According to Remy, Claressa was not being fully honest about her relationship with Papoose. She claimed that at certain points, Claressa had been communicating with another man connected to Papoose's circle. That single allegation sent the internet into a frenzy, as fans who had been sympathetic to Claressa began questioning everything they thought they knew. To back up her claims, Remy presented what she called proof, including screenshots of conversations, messages, and even a short audio clip. The clip's speaker sounded casual and confident, as if they weren't concerned about being overheard. Remy paused the clip and looked straight into the camera, insisting this wasn't about stirring up drama for attention, but about honesty, transparency, and respect. As more people joined the live, the energy shifted from casual gossip to intense scrutiny. Fans began dissecting every detail, recognizing names, and drawing conclusions. It felt less like entertainment and more like witnessing a personal relationship unravel in real time. After the live ended, Papoose finally broke his silence. He didn't post a long caption or go live. Instead, he uploaded a brief video of himself sitting quietly in his car. In it, he admitted he had stayed silent because he hoped what he was hearing wasn't true. He acknowledged mistakes he had made and expressed how it hurt to feel like he was merely part of someone else's plan rather than a genuine partner. His words resonated deeply, spreading rapidly across social media. Many shared the clip, noting the raw emotion in his voice. Meanwhile, Claressa remained silent. No videos, no statements, nothing. Her quietness only fueled speculation. Some believed it meant she was unsure how to respond. Others thought she was taking time to process before addressing the situation. As hours passed, the story exploded further, with fans and independent creators piecing together screenshots, old posts, and side-by-side images. Every detail became part of a growing web of theories. Eventually, Claressa posted a brief statement. She didn't name anyone or go into specifics, but reflected on lessons learned, heartbreak, and personal growth. Some followers found it heartfelt and relatable, while others saw it as vague and non-committal. Remy, on the other hand, continued to post calmly and confidently, sharing a single photo of herself enjoying a quiet moment with a caption about staying unbothered. Many interpreted this as her way of saying she had spoken her piece and was moving forward. Over the next few days, the story continued to evolve. Conversations shifted from personal drama to larger discussions about trust, loyalty, and influence within close relationships. Fans scrutinized timelines, interactions, and patterns of behavior, trying to uncover what was real and what was speculation. The online community remained divided, some firmly supporting Remy, others defending Claressa, but all were captivated by the unfolding narrative. What started as whispers on social media had turned into a fully public debate, with every post, video, and caption analyzed and dissected. The story highlighted not just interpersonal conflict, but the complicated dynamics of relationships under public scrutiny. It revealed how perception, evidence, and silence can shape narratives in ways that feel larger than life. And while each party navigated the attention in their own way, Remy with confidence, Papoose with reflection, and Claressa with measured caution, viewers watched closely, invested in what each reaction meant. In the end, the situation became more than just a personal dispute. It evolved into a conversation about honesty, reputation, and the ways private lives collide with public scrutiny. Even as statements were made and social media exploded, the questions kept coming, proving that in the digital age, no story truly stays quiet. And as fans continued to debate, theorize, and share, one thing became clear: this saga wasn't over, and every move from here on out would be analyzed, dissected, and speculated about, keeping everyone on edge as the story continued to unfold.
Claressa Shields is a very good example of how you can literally hand a man over. Take that hoe. Here, take him. You can literally let a woman have a man, and she will spend the rest of her relationship being obsessed with you because she has become obsessed with the idea of being chosen over you. So now it has turned into a strange obsession for you because she can't figure out why you're so at ease by walking away from a man that she is so madly in love with. And the only thing that'll give her an ego boost, a high from the fact that he chose her, is if she could get under your skin.
Y'all, the aftermath of this drama is hitting hard, and the consequences are starting to show. Fans immediately noticed that Claressa's face had vanished from a recent brand campaign she had proudly shared not long ago. That alone sent people speculating. Whispers started circulating about deals being paused or companies stepping back to avoid being tied to the controversy. Meanwhile, Papoose quietly pulled away from the spotlight. He slowed down his social media posts, avoided interviews, and reports suggest he even canceled studio sessions to focus on himself. What seemed like a small rumor about holiday plans quickly escalated into a much larger conversation about trust, loyalty, and the pressure of living a public life. Social media users began sharing their own stories, reflecting on how hard it is to heal when your personal pain plays out in front of millions of strangers. At this point, this isn't just about 3 high-profile names. It's become a cautionary tale for anyone watching. Some see it as a stark reminder to be careful with relationships when the world is watching. Others view it as proof that the internet can build someone up and tear them down in a matter of days. The uncertainty is real. Will Claressa finally speak openly and address the claims? Will Remy pivot back into music with a new message inspired by this? Will Papoose return to the public eye or continue to stay private while the storm rages on? For now, one thing is clear: people aren't letting this story go. Every post, every picture, every minor move is being scrutinized, proving that even the most personal moments can become public drama. This isn't just about the names involved. It's about the way real emotions, mistakes, and consequences are broadcasted for the world to witness, dissect, and debate. And that, more than anything, is what keeps this saga alive, constantly evolving and impossible to ignore.